Alright, welcome back. So, between the episodes, I had gotten I went and explored that one cave, and I got a triple battery. And otherwise it was pretty much a straight up, normal, standard, state-of-the-art dungeon. So, anyways, let's move on to the Permafrost. Get this started. The Permafrost. Eventually we'll get to sunrise, right? I mean, in 3 more hours. Huh. Skye, the next game is ready. Cross the flows and come to the Permafrost. Don't keep me waiting. What does he mean, game? To break the seal and continue north, we have to play along. So the Permafrost lies across the sea, but we're too far away to summon the pile driver to cross the sea. We'll have to cross ice flows leading northwest. This means that dragging the coffin's going to take a little bit longer. So I can either summon it here, or, map. Either cross the ice flows or go... I think there's another way I can get a pile driver closer, but I'm not sure. Go ahead and head this way, just to take a look. I think in some of my playthroughs I would end up, Some of my playthroughs I would end up going in one way and come out the other way. There we go. Squid. I'd forgotten about those guys. Some of this music is like so foreboding. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, this is where like the math stuff starts to come into play. Like sometimes they have different ones and it's like obviously this. The puzzles just get a little different. Alright, let's head down and into the caves. These are ice Skye ghouls. Basically, they'll freeze you. Chill box and chillin'. Undead have fixed elements just like your gun lens. Fire attack should be effective here. That's right, because now I got the flame lens, so we'll go ahead and switch to the flame lens. There we go. Oh, this is a... Forgot. Big cow. Wow, that used a whole battery. If I have any more CL nuts. Aha. Hoping for the solar ones. Oh, this is another math puzzle. Okay, and I can't, let's see. I think this one was like a trick question. Yeah, there we go, okay. We're gonna go ahead and move this over. I think there's a couple different ways to do this, but I'm kind of like cheating. So I'll go ahead and do it like a different way. I just can't remember. See? That's true. I think the plus sign was there to throw you off because you had to have a 1-digit thing, but it's like, nope, you can have 2-digit numbers. Keep exploring and see what we get. Oh yeah, this is the tricky one. Or no, this is just... one of them's like really goofy. Maybe it was the one I just did. There we go. I guess it's like, why would all this math be here? And I don't know. Must be an ice school or something like that. Oh, the ice. Take the 8 directions on this. Go ahead and recharge while we're here. Oh darn. I know you can like direct yourself up. There we go. That fruit helps me not take as much ice damage. I'm trying to, like, the up, down, left, and right is kind of goofy because I'm using a number pad. So, down, up, nope, down, there we go. It's more like it. I can miss that chest. I don't think it has anything important. Let's see what's in here before. Oh, but I think from here, I don't know if I can... Go. Okay. Bomb grenades. It's like it could be a rising sun grenade. And whenever I think of using like the rising sun grenade, it's like Vegeta using that solar flare flash or whatever, the one thing that he uses to like make a moon so that he can see activate his Saiyan abilities. Let's see, so we've crossed the plains. I guess there wasn't. I think up here there's I know there's somewhere here there's a way to make another pile driver closer. You had to have the flame lens to do it. Switch to the... I think the solar lens just deals more damage right now. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. Here we go. Okay, did anything happen? I was hoping it would give me something for that. Let's take a look around. Two bomb grenades, okay. Yeah, as far as like Dragon Ball Z and other anime, like I like watching a lot of anime. I've seen a lot, but I don't know, I still don't consider myself like well knowledgeable about it. Dude, what do I just push this way? I don't know, as far as like favorites go, I have a lot of favorites, but most of the ones that it would be more of a thing that I'd like be willing to buy. Oh, there we go. Let's That's right, and I think if I didn't have the flare lens, I would have to walk him all the way back. You want to use that for the pile driver here? You really think it's going to work? What is he up to? Let's go find out. Let's see, I'm trying to think of... I don't know, for anime, I like Sword Art Online, and I like, I watched most of Naruto, but it drug out, like, ridiculously. I mean, there's the standard shonens, the Naruto, Bleach, all that. But then I like, there's obscure ones that I like Spice and Wolf, and, Ushishi. There's one that I liked. It's kind of obscure, but I liked it enough that I bought it, even though I don't have a region player for the DVD or the Blu-ray. It's called Nanatsurio Drops, and it's like a Maho Shoujo, but the main guy turns into the sidekick. Like the girl has a crush on this guy, and he gets turned into a stuffed animal. And so he has to... ice! Maybe I should equip the flame lens. Anyways, the main male character turns into a stuffed animal and has to help the girl so that, like, she can collect these magical drops, because if you collect enough, you can make a wish. And so, I know it's like kind of cheesy, but it's really funny. The humor, it's sweet, it's spot on. Like, I loved I don't know how to say that. It's like, it's sincere, and the humor's funny. So, I don't know, I enjoyed it a lot. Ouch, ouch, stop. Oh, break it off. There we go. Okay. But I just liked the feel of the anime, and it was really fun. It was kind of like, I don't know, I guess I'm a sucker for cute shows, and like Cardcaptor Sakura and different... I think that's one of my... up there with one of my favorites, is Cardcaptor Sakura. It's just one of the classics and stuff like that. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! I love the show, like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugi part of the show. But I don't know. I mean, it's one of those complicated things where it's like I didn't like where the show went. Where not like the card game went. Cuz like once GX started playing and once the I guess you'd call it archetypes started coming out, things just got ridiculous. I have like this love-hate relationship with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I used to play it, but now I can't anymore, and I can't buy any cards anymore because there's no point. But the game became a money game. And it became all about buying the latest archetype that Konami printed out, and it was just not how the game... It wasn't fun anymore. And cards didn't make sense. Like, there's a card called Red Eyes Metal Dragon, and how you got him was by using Metal Morph on a regular Red Eyes Dragon. That's how you would play him to the field. And then later they came out with a Red Eyes Darkness Dragon card, which you'd play on top of... Or you basically sacrifice the regular dragon to play the other dragon. But now, it's like... For Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, instead of, let me look at this really quick. That ice plate seems to be floating by some kind of magic. A down-only elevator. Oh, I guess I had to stand on it. But, basically, the game fell apart, because it's like, there's a card called Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, Now, instead of using Metal Morph, like, logic would dictate that you would use Metal Morph on Red Ice Darkness Dragon. But that's not the case. You have to, instead you get to just sacrifice one of any dragon. Even if it's like the weakest dragon ever, you just sacrifice it and then play this ultra strong guy. And you get to use him to special summon another ultra strong guy. I don't know. It gets ridiculous because the cards don't make logical sense anymore, and they break their own rules. Like, I'm not saying the rules are meant to be broken for Yu-Gi-Oh, but what I'm saying is that it's the game mechanics are broken, and they don't make sense when certain cards behave certain ways, but then they don't behave that way anymore. I don't know, it's just ridiculous, and a lot of the games I played would end up being arguments about how different card rulings should work, and I don't know, I could go on for hours just about that. But I mean, I guess to prove my point, if you watch the Yu-Gi-Oh, the new movie that came out, like, it was a good movie. I'm trying to remember what it was called, like the Dark Side of Dimensions. And it was a cool movie, but you watch Yugi play the classic style for some of the game, and it's like the bad guy is just wiping the floor with him. And it's like, it's ridiculous, because it's like Yugi takes like 3 or 4 hits in one turn, and he's just sitting there like, over-exaggerating, like, knockback after knockback, and he just sits there, and I'm just laughing the entire time. I'm like, well, welcome to the modern game of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's all... You can deal like twice the opponent's life points damage in one turn. And it's like that, in no other game do you have that much brokenness. Anyways, I'm gonna get off that rant. It's like, yeah, feel free to skip this episode if you want. Anyways, I'll get off that soapbox. It was a good game back in the day. But now it's broken. So, we'll get back to the Immortal in the next episode. See ya.